For our second topic today, we're going to play a KenPom game. Long overdue for a KenPom game. This is the prompt. I want to look at where teams finished on KenPom last season. And I want to come up with our list of the 10 teams that we think are going to take the largest jumps from where their team finished in the KenPom rankings nationally last year to where they will finish at the end of this season.
Okay, good deal.
So we're looking for a team that could rise from like 100 to 20. That's an 80 spot jump, and that's number one on our list.
All right, good deal.
You got Ken Palm in front of you? Or are you going to go in blind to this and just agree with everything that I say?
You know what, Greg? For the sake of this exercise that involves KenPom, I will log in to KenPom.
So, what I'd love for you to do is get into Ken Palm so that we can do the segment. And then once you're there, just give the listeners a little head nod when you're there, buddy. And then hopefully from there you can start nominating some teams you think are likely to rise.
All right, sounds good. Call me buddy again, though. And it's on site. Let that be known.
Got it, pal.
Oof, you're really cruising, Squirt. Um, all right, let's see what we got here, Bucko.
All right, Pink.
The chill stink. Um, can I nominate Georgetown first?
Give me the pitch.
So 90 last year is where they
Uh-huh.
finished.
Uh-huh.
I think year two transfer that's not being talked about enough is Malik Mack. They lost Jay Neps. It's huge. And I just like some of the other pieces that they were able to bring into the transfer portal. I think they added Abram from UConn, who I think could be a really good player. And honestly, a lot of my belief in the program does have a lot to do with Malik Mack making a jump as the year two transfer point guard, which I know that we do love. And this should factor into it a little bit. I think the Big East is weak. So I think Georgetown could be a beneficiary of that. But also, I feel like KenPom doesn't factor into that as much. They might dock you for being good in the Big East.
I like the Georgetown Big East is weak argument. I'm good with Georgetown on the list. I don't think they're anywhere close to number one on the list. Can I give you my nomination for number one on the list?
Please.
NC State, who finished 125th in KenPom last year.
Ooh, that's a good one.
NC State is my number one team on this list. What else you got? Georgetown is going to crack it. I just don't know if they're number two or number 10 yet.
Ooh, let's see what I'm going. No, probably don't want to go that
I
far.
can spit out some nominees
Oh,
at you if
What
you like.
about Miami?
You think Miami's going to be good this year?
I think the rise could be. Are we just talking about pure? Because I mean, they were 193 last year.
Yeah, I mean, but if they crack 100, top 100, they're definitely on the list.
Yeah, so I think they will crack the top 100 surely.
You sure? What do you like about the Miami roster?
There's like semi talent there. I think you got Malik Renew. I think you got Trey Donaldson had moments last year. They have Shelton Henderson, a talented freshman as well. I think
Still
there's
feels
some
outside the top 100 to me,
outside the top. I mean, have you looked at some of the teams that are in the hundreds though?
but it's still probably an 80 spot rise, which to your point means
Right.
they
I think
still
it's. I mean,
lose.
I feel like they even if they just crack the top 100, it's a 90 rise.
Okay, I like Miami at two. I think NC State could rise 100 spots from 125 to 25. I think Miami rising 100 spots from 193 to 93, maybe a little less likely than NC State's rise. You go with me on that?
I'm good with you on that.
All right, number three, I'd like to nominate Virginia, 106th on KenPom last year.
Deal.
They could be a top 25 team, like an 80 spot rise.
Yeah, deal with that. Oh, I'm surprised this wasn't next, but Washington's probably going to make this list, right?
Where were they last year?
104.
Yep, I think they are right behind Virginia.
Yep, I think they make a rise for sure. Um,
So we got Georgetown. I would throw Notre Dame in the Georgetown bucket.
yeah,
Like I could see them getting better, but they might both only go from like 90 to 60.
right. I think it's going to be a little bit smaller. Trying to think of some other. I mean, now are we getting into the smaller rises?
Yeah, we might have to start looking at like the teams that are going to come from 70 to 10, if there are any.
Kind of going through some options here. 70 to 10 might be kind of tough.
You know what? Let's put Georgetown in at five. I feel like that's fair, just given that we're running out of options.
Fine.
And I
Um,
like Georgetown from 90 at 5, and I like Notre Dame from 98. Wait, ooh, Providence is down there too. Do you think they're going to be okay?
I think they'll be okay. Do I think they'll like break? Where are they at?
Providence was 96th last year.
Oh yeah, I think they'll probably rise. They'll be in the 60s at worst, and that's a 30 spot rise.
Okay. Providence in 96 is 7. That word, yeah, now we're looking for just teams that are going to take a jump, even
You
if
don't
it's in
like
the 30
you don't
spot.
like UNLV at all, do you?
I don't think enough to put them on this list, but I would listen to an argument.
Okay, some teams that are I'm looking at here. You have Iowa at 62 last season. You also have San
USC,
Diego. You also have
USC 57.
San Diego State was 51. They
Yeah,
get, they get Guath and Bird back.
lost Boyd.
Lost. Does Indiana do better? I don't think there's much of a rise for Indiana.
Yeah, I'm stunned. They were 45th last year. That's crazy.
That's whew, that's shitty.
Did not feel that way. I
Yeah,
think it's probably Iowa.
I think it is.
I think it's probably Iowa. We've gone all around on McCollum today, but 62. If they jump up to 32, a 30 spot jump, I think that's fair.
Yeah, definitely.
We need two more.
Okay, moving up the list here. Where are you at with Texas?
Pass.
47th last year.
Total pass.
Indiana, 45th.
Unless you think they're going to be top 10, I don't think that's worth it.
So I'd probably go because I do think this team could be like somewhere between 10 and 15. Arkansas was 36 last year.
You like that more than like USC rising up from 57? Like if you think USC could be a top 25 team, I think they'd be on it before Arkansas.
Do you
But
think USC can be a top 25 team?
I think they could be. Not saying I'd bet on it, but could be.
I think USC because there's a world. Rodney Rice back, Baker Mazzara.
But there's volatility there too.
There
So
is. I think I feel better about Arkansas.
don't put Arkansas.
Yeah.
All right, we'll put Arkansas 36.
And honestly, we might have missed. Like we think UConn could be the number one team in the
My
country.
sneaky number 10 was going to be UConn, up
Yeah.
from 32 to
Yeah.
potentially number one.
I like UConn.
I liked that exercise.
That was fun. Did you come up with that? Just like
I
in
did,
willy
yeah.
nilly?
I did. I did that
Wasn't like what
all by myself.
wasn't like a tweet or anything that spurned that.
No.
God, you're special. You deserve to have a God complex.